time they're 19 or 20 years old, they will have used the phone for 10 years, and we have no idea what type of risk that's carrying.
With the advent of the mobile phone in the 1980s, came the need to build a network of antennas to support them. Since then, the telecom companies have erected over 5 million mobile phone masts around the world. But incredibly, prior to filling the air with microwave frequencies, they didn't conduct a single piece of research to ensure there wouldn't be any long-term health effects from such exposure.
So,
it's pretty ugly, isn't it?
yeah, and it's constant as well. One thing you'll notice is it doesn't stop. It's 24/7. This is what's coming out of the mast. If you can see the mast, you're being exposed to it.
Right.
Frankly, even if you can't, you're being exposed to it if you're this distance away, because it'll pass through, concrete walls and things. It'll dampen it a bit, but not very much. If you're within 200-300 metres of the mast up there, this is what you're going to be exposed to 24/7.
When you can hear it, it changes everything.
It does.
Imagine if you could see it.
With a constant smog of man-made frequencies surrounding our daily lives, and no testing as to its safety, is there any wonder people's bodies have started to react?
We have a new product called Energy FX. If you say it real fast, it's Energy FX. It's the effects of energy, and what that means is it protects you from harmful energies. What are harmful energies? There are things that are byproducts of electrical devices of all kinds. That includes even a battery-operated watch. That includes your cell phone that almost all men carry in their pocket. It's your computer, which almost all of us are really forced to become accustomed to using our computers every day. But guess what else? We're hurting ourselves and don't even realize it. Why would we realize it? How could it be that computers manufactured by big companies could actually be emitting harmful electromagnetic radiation or frequencies? How could it be that printers, televisions, all of the things that we have grown accustomed to, hair dryers put out 20 times what the EPA has indicated is a safe level of electromagnetic radiation. It goes on and on and on. Fluorescent lights. We have our children in schools now that let them use computers sitting underneath fluorescent lights. Well, guess what? That is harmful. And we wonder why the kids seem to be having, not all of them, but some have struggles paying attention in class. And we don't even think about these electronic devices because we're of the mindset, how could these companies produce something that is so absolutely necessary for our daily lives that could be harming us and not tell us? It's not that they don't know. It's that they don't know what to do about it. That's the problem. And if they alert us to it, we're going to start wondering, why am I putting myself in a position to have harmful radiation striking my body every day? Now, what if there was something that was very simple that could protect you? What if you could have a pendant that you just simply wear around your neck? It hides under your shirt or whatever clothing you have, and it protects you from your cell phone, your computer, your television, everything else. It just protects you. It just kind of sets up a cocoon of energy that's stronger than what you're being bombarded with. That, my friend, is the Energy FX. I met with my attorney today. We're filing a patent on the Energy FX. We came into the marketplace of energy pendants or EMF protection. And do you know that we walked right up to the front of the whole market? So we have something really, really special here. And the energy is just powerful enough that it could be causing other benefits that we don't even know about yet, because nobody else has anything that produces the kind of results that we're hearing from customers who are wearing this pendant. Again, at the convention was the first I learned that it could even potentially have the effect of helping somebody that was suffering with any kind of pain. Didn't know it was even going to happen ahead of time.
My name is Shawnee. I'm from Decatur, Illinois. I am a registered nurse, so I'm conscious about good health and staying healthy. We were helping our daughter put her swimming pool up here several months ago, April or May, and I hurt my right shoulder. I had no idea that after 15 minutes, my shoulder quit hurting. It had hurt since, the end of April, the beginning of May, enough that I couldn't pick up the grandbabies. But I had no pain after 15 minutes of wearing this pendant. Well, then I decided I was going to let my husband try it. Well, I took it off my neck and put it on his neck, took a few steps around, and my shoulder started hurting again. So I said, well, that's enough of that. I want it back. So I ended up getting him one also, and he's been wearing it, and we've noticed that he takes less pain medicine for his knees he's been having trouble with. So that's kind of our story about the energy effects.
In the evening of the convention, I got my energy effects, and I put it around my neck. That must have been about 6 p.m. And I decided I'm going to sleep with it. So I slept with it all night, and then the next morning I went to the shower, and I was thinking, oh my God, I can raise my arm now. I can put shampoo and everything. And that was amazing, because wearing that energy effect it's not just shielded me from everything, using my tablets and everything, but it also helped me with my pain. And I even pinched my arm to say, is it for real? I don't have pain anymore, and I was shocked myself, and then tears came down my eyes. It's like, this is a miracle, and I couldn't wait to meet Kim and tell her about it, And I just forgot one thing before I came, the day before I came. I used to have long hair for a long time, for about 2 years, but because I couldn't tie my hair up anytime I wanted to, or I couldn't dress up or do all those things, I had to cut my hair very short. So that's one of the reasons why I had my hair short like a boy, because of the pain that I had in my arm. So that was like depressing, So I say that energy effects has really helped me, and now I wear it. Since I came back, I have not removed it. The only time I remove it is only when I take a shower, but I sleep with it every night. And sometimes if I want to remove it off my neck, I still hold it in my left arm. I just hold it all night. It's always hugging onto me. And I'm so thankful to Kim and Dr. Fred, for introducing this to me, because I would have never known about this if not for you guys. So thank you.
I'm Steve Anderson. I'm from Wheaton, Illinois. And I went down at a convention this year. During the convention, Fred was talking about all the new products. So the first new product I bought was the Energy FX, and right afterwards we broke for lunch. I went down to the hotel restaurant and had lunch. But what I noticed after coming back within about 20 to 25 minutes is I've had pain and aches in my knees and legs for many, many years due to construction, being a construction worker. And I noticed that there was no pain in my knees or my legs. And the main reason, like I said, I bought it was to protect me, but I didn't realize it did some more. So when I got, and I've worn it 24/7. I wear it 24/7 except for taking a shower. And one day I took a shower and I forgot to put it on and didn't realize it. I went through the whole day. Well, the next morning when I woke up, I could hardly get out of bed. My back, I have back problems too. My back was so sore that when I got out, I had to walk hunched over for a little bit. It dawned on me, so I went into the washroom and got the pendant, put it on. And with about 15 to 20 minutes later, my back there was no pain in my back. And it's also helped an injury I sustained to my shoulder years ago. But I noticed that my shoulder, there's no more pain in there.
I was at the convention and heard about Energy FX, of course. It's like, well, what can this do? A little vial with energy in it. So I put it on. Now, my personal story regarding this is for the past year, I've had a pain in my right shoulder. As an example, if I was sitting in the chair and wanted to reach up and turn the desk lamp on, or the lamp by the chair, I'd have shooting pain through my shoulder and upper arm. Just unbelievable pain. Or if I were to reach up behind me for something, I'd forget and the pain would be just for just a few seconds. But for the last year, I like sleeping on my left side in bed, and I couldn't. I'd start out and the pain in my shoulder, I'd have to turn, and so I was waking up a lot during the night. Got the Energy FX, put it on, and didn't wear it that night, but I noticed I didn't have any pain in my shoulder. Put it on the next day, but a couple nights later, not wearing it, I had pain in my shoulder when I laid on it. So I wear it 24/7, take it off for the shower. It's the first thing I put on after my shower. I mean, I will not be without this. I think I need to buy a second just in case something happens to this one. But I'm pain-free.
I've been in construction for over 40 years now, and over that period of time, I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting and building, and I'm a bricklayer by trade. But I was building a project out of my daughter's house, and I was making a fire pit. And that particular day, I was digging, so I had to dig a hole. It was about 3 foot in diameter, about 16 inches deep. After I was done digging that hole, I literally could not raise my hands over my head. There was just so much excruciating pain in my shoulders. And that shoulder pain had also been keeping me up at night. I wasn't getting good night's rest. So, and by the way, 2 days before that, I had ordered the Energy FX pendants, one for myself and one for my wife. And they were in the mailbox when I got home after I was doing that digging project. Well, I took it out of the package, put it on, and I was anticipating what it might do. I was a little bit skeptical at first, but it's kind of an unusual, just calm feeling that I had when I put this on. And I was going to wait a while and see what would happen, but I didn't have to wait too long, and I just raised my hands over my head and started doing like a windmill motion with my hands circling, and just literally that quick, there was no pain in my shoulders. And as I said earlier, with the sleep, I tossed and turned left and right trying to get comfortable at nighttime, couldn't get a good night's rest because of the pain in my shoulders. Well, I wore my pendant every day, even at nighttime, and I sleep like a baby. And I was just so excited. I'm a pretty low-key person, don't get excited over too many things, but when something works for you, I believe in telling people about it. So
there are a lot of companies out there, and I'm going to give a pitch right now, so excuse me, for Basic Reset. There are a lot of companies out there. There are a lot of companies that are a lot bigger than Basic Reset. But I'm telling you, there is no other company out there that has already stepped so far into the future as Basic Reset.
Order your Energy FX today by simply contacting the person who shared this video.